What's up, Baby Cock Johnson? My name's James Reeves. You are watching Mailroom number 51. We are drinking, oh, this is thick. This is a thick one. Urban South, which is a local brewery here in New Orleans. Rocket Pop Gose, which is really good. Sounds disgusting. It's delicious. Blue raspberry, cherry, and lime come together in this Gose for a tart and sweet summer treat. I love it. It's good. I had no idea how revolting it looked in the glass. I mean, do you see this? It looks like effing motor oil. But if motor oil tasted like this, I guess pour up the 10W40 for me. Did I say the right thing? Is it 10W40? I don't know. You're wondering right now, James, why are you opening mail on your personal channel and not on the main channel? Great question. I've mentioned this before. Mailroom, not the most popular series, nor should it be really, because it's absolute dog shit. I mean, it's you guys sending in your manifestos, hentai memorabilia, used parts, wedding invitations. Every now and then you'll send in some good beer, but we have fun, don't we? I mean, I kind of have fun making them. I said the last one was going to be the last one. It never is, unfortunately, because you guys keep sending in mail and I can't help myself. I enjoy connecting with you like this, but it does screw with our monetization and with our flow on the main channel. And that is to say that there are some weeks, like whenever I have to do Mailroom, that I'll have to do 3 videos a week, and I think it just oversaturates channel. It hurts the traffic. These videos don't get watched all that much. Sometimes they get demonetized, and I worry that it puts the entire main channel at risk while hurting our traffic. So we're scooting it over. From now on, Mailroom will be on youtube.com/James Reeves here on my personal channel. But that means we can do whatever we want because this channel's not even monetized. Slut, bitch, panties. And this decision has nothing to do with current events, nor do I let current events dictate what I do with my life. Speaking of which, also, you guys have been waiting for the Pen 15 video. I've got the Pen 15, I'm looking at it right there. It's right behind the camera. The Pen 15 video is dropping on June 9. It was going to drop on the main channel, but instead it's going to drop here, youtube.com/James Reeves on my personal channel. So make sure that you come back on June 9 in a few days for that. Looking forward to it. Cheers. Next thing, giveaways. Guys, we give away $400 worth of Blue Alpha gift certificates a month, a $250 gift certificate to Top Gun Supply, and we give away 4 guns a month at this time from Top Gun Supply to you, our supporters on Utreon and Subscribestar. We appreciate your support on Patreon. Patreon does not let us do giveaways on their platform, so we cannot do it. How do you win? It's easy. Just sign up at the links below to support the TFBTV crew on either Utreon or Subscribestar. At the $5, $10, or $25 level, you're automatically entered. Automatically. You don't have to do anything. All you do is sign up and you're automatically entered every single month to win one of 4 guns. If you're at the $25 level and there's only 100 of you on Utreon and Subscribestar, you are automatically entered to win every month a $250 gift certificate to Top Gun Supply. For the $100 Blue Alpha gift certificates, everybody, no matter what support level, $1, $2, $5, $10, $25, doesn't matter, you're automatically entered to win one of those Blue Alpha $100 gift certificates every single month. Top Gun Supply sends us a list of guns. We send that to the winners. You get to choose based on your level of support. So like the $25 guys get first pick, $10 guys, $5 guys after that. Pretty easy. Normally I announce all the winners and I like put it on screen or whatever. From now on, I'm probably just going to put it in the description just so you guys can go check the description. It makes it faster for me to do. I don't have to edit in like words and shit into the video, so I can upload the video faster. It takes less time to make. It's easier. Just go down, check the description, see if you won. I'm also going to email you like a day or 2 after this video goes live, and we'll get you hooked up. Congratulations to our 4 winners who each won a $100 Blue Alpha gift certificate. Congratulations to our 4 winners who each won a gun from Top Gun Supply. And congratulations to our 1 top tier supporter who won a $250 gift certificate to Top Gun Supply. Let's start with an international letter. No letter, but we have some smartass from the UK. And what's smartass in UK English? I mean, they probably have some kind of silly sounding name for it, like a rubbly tub. You know, that guy's a real, old Harold's a real rubbly tub. Well, we got to patch the cock erection. So this is a play on Glock perfection, and then they've whited out the parts where it looks like it says cock erection. First of all, I already have one of these. Well, I have an erection, but I also have the patch. Second of all, I almost feel like I should send this back to you, because isn't this pretty much the only hard object you guys can use to defend yourselves with? Oh, Christ, it's another manifesto or a book that one of you wrote. Fuck. Yep. Oh, certainly. Certainly. This is going to be something. Yep. Now you guys are just fucking with me at this point. I'm not making this up. From a shady cabin in Montana. Hope you enjoyed the second book. Sorry, no message with the first book from Jonathan Wild. Okay, this is the guy I think that did the homemade. You see, this is why we can't have this on the main channel, because we got guys here, man-portable air defense system. So this guy talking about the Fliegerfaust. This guy making man pads. He's got a coloring book here on making baby's first man pad in your backyard. Oh my God, this is incredibly detailed. Oh my God. And you got two TFB guys in here. Luke and Nick both help you make this book? Dude, Luke, Nick, you guys both fired, by the way. You know what? Fuck it. Like, honestly, I don't care anymore. We're doing this on my personal channel. What are they going to do? Like, send the YouTube police after me? Because, like, I've got these incels sending me more of their manifestos. This is actually great. I think this is a really cool thing. I think we should be able to have this knowledge. Just don't write me and ask me why women won't have sex with you. James, Mike from SoCal. I've enclosed several patches I recently made. I ordered these up for fun. I'm sending them to people who I think would appreciate them. One is you, one is for Ryan, one is for Luke. Sorry, Luke can't get it because he's fired. The rest of you are to include in future giveaways as you see fit. One more thing, you'll notice that patches say overpower, overcome. The patch is inspired by a song. I'll send the patch at no charge to the first 5 people who DM me on Instagram. That's at black_dots. Black dots, but instead of a space, underscore. With the name of the song and the band who wrote it. Thanks for your time. Hope to see you again soon. Met Mike at a meetup. He's actually been following the channel for a while. Great guy. The most terrifying thing, the most absolutely terrifying thing on Mailroom is when I open something and I don't understand the reference. I just assume it's either anime related or Nazism. You guys know I love getting wedding invites. Someday, and I swear to God, I will crash one of your weddings if I'm in the area. I don't think I'm going to be in the area of Prescott, Arizona for the wedding of Madison and James at Lynx Creek Farm on October 22nd. However, if I am, I will be there. Thank you for the invite, and congratulations, guys. Jared, Carlsbad, California. Oh no, this looks like just a letter. Hakuna Matata butthole, I hope you're chugging a fruit beer. I am. So you can ease into reading weeb fan mail. My brother and I joke about how you're our father, but the same one who left to get a case of Abita strawberry and never came back. I could be. Is your mom hot? You guys need to start sending in pictures of your mom with these. All jokes aside, I'm about to get out of the military, and I've got a couple of questions about teaching courses. I'm extremely passionate about firearms, self-defense, and I'm curious, what's the best way to become an instructor? Mainly CCW, and is there any advice you can give to a 24-year-old dude looking to get in the industry? James, I appreciate everything you do, and hopefully you don't get any dick fetty this mailroom. Jared. P.S. I'm moving out of California, I know, because that's relevant to creating firearm content. Okay, here's what I'll say. First of all, as far as becoming an instructor, it's way easier than it ought to be. In most states, all you have to do is sign up to become an NRA certified instructor. I did that back in 2012, so I've been doing that for about 10 years now. You take your NRA BIT, Basic Instructor Training course, and then your NRA handgun instruction course. Now that's how it works here in Louisiana. I don't know how it works in other states. It could be more restrictive, it could be less restrictive. Hell, if you're in the military, you might not even need to attend any sort of course. If you're passionate about it and if you're good and you listen to feedback and you don't talk about just how awesome you are the whole time, but you really feel strongly about teaching these people how to be better and how to defend themselves, I would say probably about 20% of the people who take my course end up never carrying a gun, and I am totally fine with that. That's something that I mention as a possibility because you have to recognize that there are some people who are just not fit for carrying a firearm for whatever reason. The NRA curriculum, they talk about knowledge, skills, attitude. Some people refuse to develop the knowledge. The hardest thing is the skills. I tell people you can become a good shooter in an afternoon. Like I can teach you the basics. We can work from the feet up out to the fingertips and make you a good shooter in an afternoon. But if you're not going to learn about manipulation and how to, change the magazine out and how to, that's the thing. It's like, you give people a gun, an empty gun, you say charge it, and they look at you like, well, hand me the mini USB. The hardest one of all is attitude. And that is, you have to ask somebody point blank, are you willing to shoot someone? And there are some people that, doesn't matter the circumstances, they're getting robbed, they're getting attacked, and they might not have what it takes. So you want to say just carry a gun. You got the permit, you took the course, whatever, you can legally carry a gun, so just do it. I'm not sure that's the right approach. I think that there are some people who are more of a danger to themselves and others because they don't want to have the knowledge, they don't want to get the skills, or they just don't have the right attitude to carry a gun. And I think that you need to go into it, if you're going to be an instructor, realizing that, which is kind of a weird process that took years for me, because in my mind I'm like, why aren't you carrying a gun? And then now it's like, maybe you shouldn't. As far as getting into the industry, I'm going to try to remember to post a link in the description to an article that I wrote a few years ago for the Firearm blog, where I talk about getting a job in the community, which I think you should be able to do. This is an article that actually kind of spells everything out. I'll try to remember to post a link in the description. If I forget, just look up so you want to get a career in the firearms industry, James Reeves, the Firearm blog, something like that, and it hopefully should pop up. But that's the best advice I can give you is in that article, and I'm not boring everybody else in this video. All right, this looks like the last letter for today's mailroom. To whom it may concern, as if somebody else is going to be opening this letter, if you're not already aware, the channel formerly known as Khyber Pass Customs, I think you mean formerly known as Khyber Pass Customs, was hacked and held hostage. It had over 10,000 followers, but it was stolen and changed to Explore the World 121. With that said, the massive following I amassed through sharing some of the most unique firearm footage available, period. With that being said, the massive following I amassed through sharing some of the most unique firearm footage available, period. That's a fragment. Currently, at Khyber Pass, we have slowly gotten the following we once had. My passion is firearms. I'm glad that it's firearms because it ain't grammar or English. And sharing my beautiful culture to the world. Although my old account was stolen from me and held ransom, I forgive the man who did this to me. No, don't do that. Fuck that guy. It's what my culture believes and what I believe in my heart. I'm writing you today to hopefully use some of the influence. All right, see, now I feel bad for picking on you, because now as this letter proceeds, it seems more and more like you're not an American and I'm making fun of you, and English is probably not your first language. I'm writing to you today to hopefully use some of the influence you have amassed to share my culture to your audience. Luckily, I have fantastic followers. I've been able to get a GoPro and start a YouTube. Americans have been nothing but kind to me, except for James Reeves, who's been sitting here mocking your English like a fucking asshole this entire time. And I see your passion for gun the same as I have. Please accept the logo magnet I have included in this envelope. I hope you use it and share it with those you know like my content. You're an inspiration for what I hope to accomplish. I hope you can find it in your heart to understand my predicament. Pushtun Wali, or Pushtun Wali, is how I live my life. I wish you the best of luck with your ventures, and I hope you someday visit me in my homeland. Best regards, Umar Farouk at Khyber Pass. That's at KhyberPass on Instagram. Khyber Pass Customs on YouTube. Umar, I'm sorry for mocking your English, because chances are your English is far better than my Arabic. Sorry about what happened to your channel. Hopefully this gets some exposure, and it's like I feel bad because this is going to be the least viewed mailroom in a long time, since now it's going to be on this channel. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do much for you, buddy, but I'm sorry that that happened, and I hope you get things back on track. Dear James, I just returned from my third deployment. While I was out there, I spent my free time writing and becoming reacquainted with TFBTV. I'm about to get a goddamn book, aren't I? You do great work, and I'm a bit sad I didn't start watching your videos in time to be in the running for the Ruger giveaway. Yeah, actually, believe it or not, a Navy guy from Pensacola won that. The P89 was the first pistol I ever wanted, and recently acquired one to fulfill my teenage dreams. Better late than never. What baffles me about many of the letters you read on Mailroom is the lack of attention given to your hair. I completely agree, you know. I would say best hair on GunTube, probably. As a guy who started losing his hair shortly after turning 18, I always appreciate the guy who can keep a full head of well-maintained, luscious hair. Yeah, fortunately the plugs took really well. Much attention is paid to your shorts, and rightly so, but I wanted to make sure to give credit for what appears to be an underappreciated part of your personality. Included in the box are a copy of my... Here we go. A copy of my novel, Frozen Reaction, and my children's book, Raja's ABCs. I've also thrown in some morale shirts and schmedium for you, which is my size. The Pipe and Cigar Lounge is because I'm an officer and I only like my lung cancer of the pretentious variety. Sheepskull Gym is just what we call our garage gym back home in the Angora Sheephead we have hanging above the squat rack. There's also a patch from my time in the Air Education and Training Command and a bonus coin acquired from some colonel at some point. Finally, a couple of local favorites, plus a bonus, just in case none of the others meet your standards. Frozen Reaction was not written in my mom's basement. Rather, it was written primarily during my first and second deployments between 2016 and 2019. It was picked up by A15 Publishing and put out in May 2020. A15 Publishing is a small publisher focusing on military and veteran authors and the stories they want to tell. Check them out at a15publishing.com for a wide variety of books written by vets and the like. See, that's really cool. I think you guys should go check that out. A15publishing.com, another link that I'm certainly going to forget to put in the description. I finished the first and second drafts of the sequel novel during this most recent deployment, and by the time you read this, it might even be out on the street. I wrote Raja's ABCs for friends who were having their first child, and the book was illustrated by my cousin, who has a lot more talent than I do. Raja is the name of our friend's service dog, and I think Madison did a phenomenal job bringing the rhymes to life with her illustrations. Raja's ABCs is great for young kids or people who don't read so good. You're in luck, buddy, because that's like half our audience. Both of my books can be found on Amazon and as Kindle versions, but if viewers go to NorsemanCreative.com, they can get signed copies of the books. If they enter promo code TFBTV10, they will also get 10% off and free shipping. The blog portion of Norseman Creative also contains semi-informed rantings about various guns, hunting expeditions, and USAF stories. Calling Norseman Creative a small business might be playing it a little fast and loose with the word business, but I have fun. Hey man, sometimes to get those write-offs for the IRS, that's all you need. Cheers, Spencer J. P.S. That code was TFBTV10 at NorsemanCreative.com. Spencer, thanks for sending this in. Honestly, again, I say this, I feel like all the time because I'm a sappy douche, but whenever I get things like this from you guys, especially you guys that have served, I'm flattered and undeserving, really. But Frozen Reaction, this one might be not a shitty book. It's actually going to be really funny in a couple of weeks when I've got Frozen Reaction right next to old Fliegerfaust in the little library in front of the house, the little free library. You can read Spencer Jacobson's certainly excellent book, and then learn how to make a man pad with PVC pipe and some bottle rockets after that. Sweaty Boys and Girls Club, Sheep Skull Gym. I'll wear this to the gym tomorrow, actually, to my gym. Presented for excellence. For my hair, right? 17th Mission Support Group. I'm going to add this to my stack of challenge coins, which I enjoy having, kind of a nerd thing, but I don't talk a whole lot about it, but I've got a few over there that I've received from various dudes, and that sounds weird. Harpoon Rec League, Hoppy, Hazy, and Light. 120 calories and 4%. I don't know about that. That's a lot of calories for not a lot of booze. Cloud Candy, double dry hopped New England IPA. Pass. Sounds disgusting. Jack's Abbey Blood Orange Wheat. Now it's a Radler, which sometimes can actually be, believe it or not, a little too fruity for me, but I'm certainly going to try this. And thank God, Spence, you included a real beer in here. This is the best one out of the selection that you sent me. Thank you very much. But again, I got a lot of respect for you boys that have 3 deployments under your belt. Holy smokes. Read me first. That's always scary, but this is certainly a woman's handwriting. Hey James, so my fiance loves your content and got me hooked as well. Thanks for the laughs, gun education, and for not sugarcoating things. This beer's from our home state, New Mexico. We also sent a wedding invite to you. You might be getting this package late, but we wanted to try anyways. Stay safe. Keep doing what you're doing. Hopefully more drinks to come. Yeah, no shit. Me too. Best regards. Love and respect. All right. Theta Kappa, ATO, L&R, buddy. Jasmine and Nick. You can RSVP on the website in the back of the wedding invite. I was an ATO at Florida State, Epsilon Sigma chapter. Some of the best years of my life. Yeah, November 12, 2021. I missed this one. Sorry. I hope that like Nick wasn't turning around looking over his shoulder while he's reading his vows looking for me, but I did not make this one. I think I was around there. Well, no, where was I? No, November. This time we were in Hawaii. I've got like my mom's been married 3 times. My dad's been married 4 times. So I've got like steps and in-laws and, you know, my brother and Lindsay's family. So Thanksgiving, we ended up going one year. We went to 5 Thanksgivings. We didn't get to eat turkey at one of them. And every single one, people got pissed off because we didn't spend enough time there. Like we either got there early and had to leave before dinner, or we got there late and, you know, they were like, where the F are you? So we finally said, fuck it. We're just going to take a trip every Thanksgiving. So I would have loved to have spent it with you guys. Okay, Marble, this is funny. I have been to this brewery, and it's a pretty damn good one. Lindsay and I went there. I took a few pictures. I think I remember being able to see the mountains. We sat in like a rooftop area of the bar there. It was hotter than hell, but we had a great time. Really good beer, and it's a really well-done brewery. That's right. We did it whenever we were in town for the Balloon Fest, or Balloon Fiesta, or whatever you guys call it over there. That was awesome. Thank you guys very much. Congratulations on your wedding. At this point, you've been married now for like, I don't know, 6-7 months or whatever, so you don't hate each other yet. Give it time. Oh no, duct tape. Nothing makes my heart go pitter-patter like a package with duct tape. And what I mean by pitter-patter is it makes my heart rate increase tremendously because I'm terrified, usually. James, I'm new to the gun scene, having just bought my first shotgun about a year ago. I've found many excellent online resources that have helped me get into it, and I especially like the content that you and your coworkers produce for TFBTV. I really appreciate that you have a good mix of information and entertainment, and I think many people find it easier to take in information when it's fun. And besides, as an added bonus, you're just so goddamn handsome. Thank you. You guys are being very flattering. I needed this, you know. Had a rough couple of weeks. I really needed this. Thank you, boys. And this isn't more the locker room towel snapping, no homo stuff you get all the time. I mean it. Your content is also some of the only firearms-related content by which my gun-shy partner is sometimes entertained, which is nice. Well, Sam, even though your partner might be gun-shy, I think he'll come around to it. You talk a lot about how you and your wife enjoy visiting national parks. We do. We're going to Cascades. We will be in Cascades for 4th of July. Every year, at least once a year, national park, including 4th of July. We spend every weekend in God's country in a national park in the United States of America every 4th of July. So it's Cascades this year. I don't know if you visited the National Forest in my neck of the woods, but I've included something that you might find useful if you do. Actually, I have been to Mount Hood. We have not camped there. I've visited. We did the whole, the drive with the waterfalls and shit. You know, we did that whole thing, and then we ended up in Mount Hood. That was great. I'm a brewer here in Portland, Oregon. Oh yeah, no shit. We went to one like out there in the Mount Hood area. It was like Three Brothers or like Lost Brothers or some shit like that. Really cool place. Fantastic beer. I know you don't like IPAs, my man. So I figured I'd send you a couple beers that might be to your liking. Although I do say myself, we make a damn fine IPA. Everyone makes a fine IPA. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. Taking Kool-Aid and mixing it with gasoline. You know, you can make the best Kool-Aid in the world, but it still tastes like gasoline. Like they all taste like shit. They're just so overpowered by hops. Everybody's like, oh man, this sure is a good one. But they just taste like hops. That's it. And it sucks. And that's like Christmas tree water and dog shit. That's what it tastes like. The final and possibly weirdest element of this package is a small jar of my homemade chili. Dude, I'm not going to consume this, okay? My homemade chili oil. It isn't really spicy. It includes garlic from my own garden. It's great on rice, eggs, Chinese food, especially dim sum. Guys, I'd rather you send in your own books. Don't send me homemade shit. I'm not going to eat that. Might have, I mean, did you hear the intro from this guy? Like, he's saying like, not no homo, I find you handsome. Not no homo means like full homo, I find you handsome. What could be? What could he have put? Is there a part of him, a piece of him in this chili oil? No, not going to happen. I make a big batch and send some to a friend of mine who lives out of town, so I was packaging some up in jars and thought you might like it. No, it does contain peanuts. Oh, it contains peanuts. That's not what I'm worried about, buddy. Thanks a lot for all the content. Feel free to stop by the brewery if you ever come to town. Sam, sorry for the bad wrapping job. I had to get creative. I hope nothing broke. Mountain Hood wilderness maps with all the bodies from Sam's victims. Please don't be body parts. Please don't be body parts. Please don't be body parts. Gigantic Brewing Company. We don't need no stinking hops. Gigantic Brewing Company, and it looks like, oh cool, Bell's Oberon collaboration. That's awesome. Love Bell's. Eccentric Collaboration Ale. Here's the alleged chili oil that could be parts or excretions or both of human beings. Sam, thank you very much for the beer, and also thank you for proving that I should never open a package wrapped with duct tape ever again. And look at that, even got duct tape on the oil here, just like the FDA requires. James, greetings and salutations. As a longtime viewer and subscribe to Star supporter, I enjoy most of the content in TFBTV. Fuck you. You better enjoy all of it. I won a 40 cal SIG 320 pistol a while ago. No shit. Thank you, TFBTV, and your sponsors. That would be Top Gun Supply. We've only been doing the gun giveaways since Top Gun Supply, and it's super awesome of them to do that. Is it odd, though, that the mailroom segments are the most enjoyable? Are they? Are they? It is what it is, I suppose. I do have a few recommendations for improvement. Hop. He could smile once in a while, or at least add some personality. And what's with those sunglasses? James, there's simply too much to write about this guy. Personality check, humor check, fashion WTF. I think we speak for everybody when I say that Alex should return and co-host an episode of Mailroom with you. Authenticity is, to me, what's the most important. So I just ask that everybody act naturally, and I just act the way that I normally act myself. I consider it a big compliment whenever I meet you guys out in the street, meetups, whatever, and you say, man, that's funny, you're just like you are on YouTube. And it's like, yeah, no shit, because there's no acting here. You know, I'm sure that there's a lot of guys that are very popular, goofy guys, you know, got their skits you know, I think it's kind of cringe. So Alex figured out like 6 years ago that it's easy to get burned out on this, and you get tired of being called gay on a daily basis. Let's get back to the business at hand. I've enclosed several items. An IPA that I'm not going to drink called Becca Likes the Smell.
Ew, gross. Smells like dog shit in here.
I discovered it at an IPA sampling party and thought of you immediately. Can you imagine that? An IPA sampling party, like those pumpkin pie haircutted freaks. Like they got Ryan's like hipster haircut, like the shaved sides and the hair on top. Some of them probably have like those silly ass like barbershop quartet curly mustaches. A small bribe to the bartender gained you this sample. Assuredly, you'll find it refreshing. I will not. It'll be refreshing when I throw it in the trash. A man card probably for someone else in the staff, except yourself. Better yet, I'll enclose 2 of them. I feel like the only people that actually need man cards are the ones that are walking around carrying them. I wear my man card on my upper thigh. I've enclosed a man bun for you. It's a clip-on and definitely your size. Wear it to style to all your future woke gatherings. When are you going to fire the Pen 15? WTF. I sent a scope intended for it in episode 27. Yeah, that scope sucked. That scope sucked. I actually just put it in my attic today, coincidentally. Pen 15, June 9 on this channel, youtube.com/James Reeves. This channel, Pen 15 reveal, the full video. I may enclose a few more items. If I send the patch, don't disrespect it. If you do, have you seen the film Taken? Consider me Liam Neeson. The next time you're in upstate New York, I'll be in the Albany area in like a week. I'll actually be staying in a couple of, Lindsay and I are big, again, we're American people, big American people. So I like to stay in America's historic hotels. It's the National Historic Preservation Trust, whatever. But you can go to their, it's like Historic Hotels of America, whatever. We like staying at those. So we're staying at a few in upstate New York. We finished 1776, the audiobook today. We're nerds like that. If you're in upstate New York, stop in for a beer. I have a private range, and I will happily teach you basic marksmanship. I will beat your ass. I'm not the best handgun shooter, but I'm probably in the top 10%. So you better be better than that. Judging by the groups you shoot, and I use the term group slightly, you could use some help. That's it for now. This morning's wind chill is -45. I've got household chores to do before heading out to go hunting. Never combine sleeping pills with laxatives. Michael from North Lawrence, New York. Woo, that was a close call. No anime or hentai related packages on this month's episode of Mailroom, but I'm sure if you subscribe, do me a favor, subscribe to this channel. If you want to see future mailrooms, which you shouldn't, so maybe don't subscribe. But we can't beat the odds forever. Guaranteed minimum, I'm going to call it minimum 2 anime or hentai related, possibly even a dakimura. Is that how you say it? A waifu pillow, possibly one of those next episode of Mailroom. But guys, make sure you bounce back here in just a few days on June 9 for the reveal of the full review of the Pen 15 that you built. You guys built it. Thanks for watching. Take care. Love you guys.